Hello and welcome to the 2024 school year. I'm going to go over a few things with you real quick, and mainly it's going to cover the syllabus and what we're going to be doing in this course, but I'm going to also add some notes. Most of you all have attended Valencia courses before, so you're familiar with it. I've been teaching at Valencia for over 20 years now, and I pretty much have a good feel for what students need to do. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands the requirements for this course. First thing is online students, they're a special breed. Fortunately, these days most students have participated in online environments. A lot of people take an online course and they think that it's an easier way to learn, when in actuality that's not a true statement. Online courses are often more difficult than face-to-face instructors. But the advantage of an online course is you kind of do them to your own schedule. So you don't need to drive back and forth to the campus to listen to a 1 hour lecture from the instructor. But what is required is it's required that you stay on time and that you do all of the coursework and watch all of the videos that I have posted for this course. So let's go over your syllabus real quick. And it's pretty much the same for all the classes I teach, with the exception of a couple little things. So I'm just going to give the 50,000 foot overview on this. Everything in this course, including communications, is done through Canvas. So rule number one, please do not send anything to my Atlas email. Though, if you have a personal email that you found on the internet, please do not send it there. Reason being is I have the app on both of my cell phones, and if you have a question, I'm normally really good at answering questions within a 24-hour period. I do have a flexible schedule. So, don't look for an answer right away, but I'm well known for answering within 24 hours. If it's during normal business hours, I'll normally answer within an hour or 2 hours. So that's something for you to consider. But please, please only use the inbox module to send me here. So I'm just going to pick a class, Intro to Programming. All the rules, the syllabus covers everything. Most of my classes, actually all the classes I teach, I've been teaching for over 10 years for all of them that I have now. But again, I've been at Valencia for over 20 years, so I know what you need to do and you know what's expected of me. My first thing is my virtual hours. They are formally 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So what that means is if you need to speak with me, please send me an inbox message, and then I will make an arrangement for time. When you send that message, let me know when you're going to be available within the next 12 or 24 hours. And I try not to work too much on the weekends. But if I know that some students work during the week, and I get that, I respect that. That's great that you're working. So if you can't meet during these hours, then feel free to send me a little note and let me know when you can meet on the weekends. And I do meet outside of these hours too. This is just a formal thing we have to put in there. So if you need to meet me at 9 a.m. tomorrow, just send me a note and say, hey, Professor T, are you available at 9 a.m. tomorrow? Everything else is pretty much covered. Make sure you pay attention to course outcomes, especially what in my Bash scripting course. So a challenge that's come up for us here with the course outcomes is in my Bash scripting course, and the programming courses kind of fall into this too. These are all intro level courses. So I have to approach it like all the students in the course have never taken a programming class, and I have to approach it like they have never had a Linux course before. So that means I have to build them up. All right. What occasionally will happen is I'll get an advanced programmer, or I will get a Linux guru, if you will. And then at the end of the course, they say, well, I didn't learn anything in the course. I apologize for that, but I can't create separate stuff for them to teach them more. You signed up for the course, you saw the course outcomes, and if you feel that you already exceed what's required in the course, then it's on you to withdraw from the course, or maybe contact your advisor and talk to them about putting in for a course that would be more challenging for you. I want to help everybody, but I have to focus. And again, most of my classes are beginning classes in my programming classes, so I have to work from the ground up. And it's not fair to the other students if I'm spending all my time teaching an advanced person how to program a shuttle launch. Okay, it's just not fair. So most of my courses, I provide free materials in my IT project management and my IT capstone classes. There are at times a book required. It's your responsibility to get the book in a timely manner. All the course all the school policies are posted online. I have them in the syllabus. Let's talk about late work. I do not accept any late work. I used to be flexible there, but we're not going to play that game anymore. Plus, the school is starting to crack down on us. And since we are now a recognized, accredited four-year college, it's your responsibility to learn how to do proper university level work. So don't ask for any extensions, with the exception of if you have military orders or if you have a note from a doctor. Due dates are due dates, they're not start dates. Nothing is more frustrating for me than to have a student contact me on Sunday night or Monday morning and say, hey, I need help with the assignment. That's not how we play the game here. So if you turn in late work, you're going to get a 0. Communication policy, once again, I normally answer everything within 24 hours, but really in all reality, it's normally 8 hours. And if I'm going to go away for the weekend with my wife or whatever, I'll normally send you a note. Hey, look, I'm going to be on the cell phone, and it may be a little bit hard to get a hold of me in somewhere nowhere, Kentucky. So make sure you're aware of that. Again, everything that you need to know is in the syllabus. Course summary, these are all the due dates. Go by the course summary. In some of my courses, I've missed a couple where there may be a text box that comes up and it may say Monday, February 14th. This is the actual due dates. So if you see one of those, don't send me an email saying you're confused. This is what we go by for due dates. It's pretty easy stuff. All right. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to add a couple pages to all my courses. Make sure you read the dean's letter to students. I'm very happy with the dean. I've known the dean for a long time over at East Campus. She's been an instructor with me while I was coming up through the ranks, and now she's our dean, and she's a great, great person. So there is a letter from her in here outlining what the outcomes are and what's required from the students and what's expected from the professors. So consider this kind of like a contract, if you will. In online classes, some of it doesn't apply, but you're still required in an online class to check in on a regular basis. And what that means is you check in at least twice a week. In most cases, every week there's an assignment due or at least a discussion due. So that's kind of how I do my grading. And again, if you don't get it done, you get a goose egg. That's the way we got to play it. So if you all have any questions, please feel free to reach out and let me know. And I would just let me know through the inbox, and I will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you and have a wonderful day.